Hello, welcome to France 24's weekly music show. I'm Jennifer Ben Brahim. Today I'm joined by an artist putting a pop twist on the jazz genre. Saxophonist, singer, composer and actor Thomas de Pourquery has fronted a variety of musical collectives as well as working with the likes of Metronomy and Jeanne Added. As a saxophonist, he won France's top jazz award, the Django Reinhart Prize, in 2021, and he's now blending these instrumental skills with his soulful voice on his first solo album called Let the Monster Fall. Hello and welcome to France 24.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Now, this is the first time you've actually released music with your own name, not just with a collective. And I feel like it's kind of a nod to how deeply personal this record is. Can you tell us more about this musical project that seems to have been like years or decades in the making?
Yeah, actually, I play music since I'm a teenager, in this crazy world, but also beautiful world. So I always had conscience of these two sides. And when I began to have bands, I always had one band like improvised and chaotic jazz one, and on the other side, very precise pop rock songs, very, So I had all these two hearts in my life, and life made that I saw someday a little bridge in the sky to reunify my two hearts, and that's this album coming, Let the Monster Fall.
And I understand that some of the lyrics you wrote even decades ago as a teenager, is that right?
Yeah, some lyrics went from a song to another and arrived in this album, yeah.
It's like a nice little diary of your life.
Yeah, it's kind of a diary, of course.
So tell us a bit more about the choice of title.
Yeah, Let the Monster Fall, actually it's like it's a song I really like in the album, and I lost my father 10 years ago. He was ill with a terrible rare disease, and we were by his side for 10 years, and it was kind of a monster growing inside him. It's like this image I had, and it was impossible to kill him. So it was something that I had to go and to live with, and now it's time to let it fall, to let it go, and let the light comes in.
Well, speaking of light, one of the songs that really feels very optimistic and hopeful is the track Rise Again. We're going to take a quick look at it. It was a very cool David Bowie-esque video. Take a listen.
All I wanna do is waiting for the clouds to go. The place I wanna go to is down. All I wanna do is waiting for the clouds to go. The place I wanna go to is down.
So that was Rise Again from Thomas de Pourquery's new album. Now, I read that you wrote this as an homage to the track Disorder by Joy Division. Now,
for the drum playing.
Okay, well, It's interesting because the British bands are not really known for being the most cheery musicians, writing the most optimistic musicians, which feels kind of a bit of opposite to what we hear on this album.
Oh no, my album is not optimistic at all. Maybe there's little cracks of light. It travels a lot. I love that. No, yeah.
A little bit, a glimmer of light,
kinda,
as you said before coming in.
Yeah.
Now, as well as playing the saxophone, you also sing on the album, and on the album, the song Soleil, that you sing with Clara Issé, we've had the pleasure of having on the show, is the only track sung in French. Why the choice to sing mainly in English?
Oh, why English? Because I guess Polish is too difficult, maybe. No, English is a very exotic language for me, but also very familiar, because I used to listen to Ella Fitzgerald all my childhood and my parents' home. A lot of English songs in my ears, so that's very simple for me to write songs in this language. beautiful language. I love it.
Well, thank you. We try. No, we're going to move on to some other news very quickly. And this weekend officially kicks off the festival season with a return of Coachella. Now, the US Music Festival takes place over 2 weekends, and this year the headliners are Lana Del Rey, Tyler, the Creator, and Doja Cat. But don't worry, there are also a few French acts to look out for, including L'Impératrice, DJ Snake, as well as electro icons Justice. Now, they're set to drop their new album, Hyperdrama, later this month. Now, just before, we'll take a listen to one of the tracks off the album. This is Generator. So that was Generator from French duo Justice. Now, Coachella organisers will be hoping for a smoother experience with headliners than the last 2 years when Kanye West and Frank Ocean both pulled out at the last minute. Now, Thomas, you are no stranger to live performances, playing at festivals, and you're actually going to be showing off this new record at Paris's legendary La Cigale on the 25th of April. What can fans expect from a Thomas de Pourquery live experience?
Oh, they can expect live music, you know. I'm, I preach for live musicians on stage. And so, yeah, you can expect a lot of joy. I think you will get maybe at least 1 month of joy after this concert. Yeah, you got to come. Very beautiful people.
Okay, great. And a bit of freestyling, I imagine, as well.
Yeah, we take the songs and we crash.
Okay.
Yeah, we smash them and we improvise a lot. And with the audience too, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Okay, definitely one for the diaries. Now, speaking of Coachella, this next artist I would like to shine a spotlight on has found a mentor in the form of elusive musician J. Paul, who made headlines when he performed his first ever live concert at the festival back in 2022. Now, I'm speaking about the artist Fabiana Palladino. She's just dropped her debut titular album, and it's really a modern reimagining of the 80s pop sound. And I got a chance to meet her right here in Paris.
Hi, France 24. I'm Fabiana Palladino, and my debut album is coming out very soon.
All of my thoughts that on you stood at the side.
Releasing my album finally after 3-4 years of working on it feels like a massive relief. Loneliness is one theme, and aloneness, desire, you know, love and relationships. Those are all definitely things that are included in the album.
I know you see me.
Also, your kind of relationship to yourself, that's a big one for me. The album was written in a few years after a breakup, but it's not really a breakup album. It's more about finding yourself in the midst of changes in your life and your circumstances.
The moon is brighter. I'm staring at it night after night. When I go to sleep, I'm tired, but I can't dream anymore. I can't dream anymore.
My working relationship with J. Paul happened because I was a fan of his, I knew his music, and he actually emailed me one day. I kind of thought it might be someone playing a weird prank, because he has a lot of kind of super fans, there's a lot of mystery and hype around him. And he just reached out to me and said, I really like your music. He was interested in working with me, which is amazing.
What do I do to make you care? What do I do?
Inspirations behind the music, there's all sorts, but Janet Jackson is a really big one. I grew up listening to her from the age of 7 or 8. Kate Bush was a big inspiration. The songwriting and the expansiveness and the fact that she's so free with what she writes about. Female musicians like Sheila E., who kind of isn't quite as appreciated as I think she should be.
She's got those big
just so into songwriting that I love anything that feels really well crafted, and a lot of that for me is music from the past.
So that was Fabiana Palladino, whose father is also legendary session musician Pino Palladino, and he's worked with everyone from Elton John to even being part of Beyonce's latest album, Cowboy Carter. Now, Thomas, I know that your love of music is deep in the DNA, stemming also from your father.
Yeah, my father was a musician for 30 years. Then after that, he stopped everything and became a doctor. Crazy, crazy life. So, yeah.
Okay, wow, what a switch in careers. Now, I want to also ask you about how you've been in many musical collectives over the years, such as Supersonic. But I hear that there's one collective in particular that you formed in an abandoned building in Montmartre that was the most inspiring to you. Tell us more. It's very mysterious.
Yeah, we were like 20 years old and we took a building, a squat. Nobody was living in this building in Montmartre. And we got by the roof and we stayed like for 4 years inside, playing every night, inviting people, dancers, poets, painters. I mean, so many people inside and playing music all night long, every night. It was a real conservatory. It was something crazy, fantastic.
Like a street school.
Yeah. And I wish young musician can do the same. It's the best. We need that.
Yeah.
The world needs music in the streets. Yeah.
Well, Thomas, unfortunately, we've come to the end of the show. It's gone very quickly. And I want to thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much.
Now, a reminder that his first solo album is out now, and you can see him live at Paris's La Cigale at the end of the month. Now, before we go, just enough time to tell you about another debut album to look out for, this time from Mobo award-winning British DJ and producer Nia Archives. Now, Silence is Loud blends jungle beats with jazzy vocals. We're going to leave you with the track Unfinished Business. Now, for more arts and culture, you can head to our website. There's more news coming up on France 24 just after this.